Welcome back to Foodinati UK Season 4, and see us in with style. We have all the way from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Sons of the Swarmer in the house. You've just come off the festival burn just like us, so is there some standout points from this summer?
We hit a couple festivals at the beginning of our EU UK tour. We hit Dynamo, Summer Breeze, Brutal Assault, and Death Feast.
Cool.
Honestly, it was so sick. So many awesome stages. Got to play to so many new fans and fans that have seen us, and it honestly, dude, it was just surreal.
Yeah.
Summer Breeze, I kind of teared up a little bit.
Cool.
Being real about it, you know what I mean? I've been dreaming of hitting the EU circuit for quite some time now, so
Sure.
it's just like dream come true moment. You know what I mean?
Yeah, excellent. Did you get any of the European weather? Because
Oh.
I saw some horror stories at Wacken.
Define that, because it
We
wasn't.
experienced your heat waves.
Heat waves.
Yeah, it was like
Yeah.
40 degrees in Italy.
Right.
Tough.
Yeah,
Yeah,
believe it
yeah.
or not, the festival, like rain, we were blessed with like just clear skies and beautiful nights.
Mm.
Like, we didn't get any really bad weather at all throughout that. It was just the tour outside the festival.
Yeah.
We got demolished, man.
Yeah.
It was like, what, like 40 Celsius in Italy that day? It was
Yeah.
crazy.
I remember seeing the weather maps, and there was like this big red zone over it.
Dude, it was like we were following it. I swear.
It was
It was brutal.
Yeah, it was really, really hot. We just sat in our green room after our set in Milan, and we just kind of, in silence, just. I was just sitting there completely. Oh yeah, no, I was yelling as a response to a video.
With my head in
Yeah, Bob's head was in the
Oh my
fridge,
God.
bro.
I think you gotta do to stay cool, you know?
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, so I've been catching up on specifically actually the drum playthroughs on that you've been up to on YouTube. They're incredible, man. Got to be said, because like I spent this summer doing a lot of prog, metal, gent sort of festivals and stuff like that, and I've noticed like, do you mind being called deathcore? Is that a dirty word?
No, that's.
Some bands are like, no, we're death metal, but no.
See,
no.
we don't care.
Yeah.
We just make music.
Yeah, fair play, fair play. But yeah, some of the prog metal, genty fans, they're all about the playthrough videos and stuff like that. And because you're drumming, like especially your kick style, like obviously drummers are noticing that. But how do you do that fast? Like specifically at the end of your title track on the new album, there's that drum roll, bass drum roll. And I think, you know, as set pieces go, that's like a Dave Lombardo, boom, 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 boom.
There was a lot of comments of like, oh, there's no way you can do that. So I just made a little
That's
video
proven wrong,
in
yeah.
my basement just to, yeah, it's not the best quality or anything, but I just do them in my own. And
Yeah, man.
It's fun.
I can't even roll my tongue that fast.
The haters had to be silenced.
Absolutely. Well, and I know what it's like. I know what metal kids are like. They're just like, no one's that good. It's like, well, some people are.
It's all triggered, it's all quantized. Like, yeah.
Tell them.
It's 2023. Your favorite drummer uses triggers.
Yeah, I was talking to Mike from Monuments, and he's like part of this program called Beat Scholar,
Okay, yeah.
and it's all about like it's a tool for drummers and for producers alike to learn like polyrhythms and stuff, work it out on a computer first, and then take it to the kit and
Yeah,
stuff
so
like
I've
that.
actually seen that program.
Yeah, it's got little circles.
And then you can
Yeah,
like fill in the half circle, half circle.
Yeah, we totally nerded out on that because that's my job. My other job is I'm a producer, so I'm going to get that Beat Scholar. I make dance music, but I think I could like do some crossover.
We write a lot like
Good.
that pretty much on the computer on the DAWs. Just put a big block of notes down and just start taking them away until you make something really cool.
Absolutely.
It's pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, I always say it's like you know when you see those guys making the ice sculptures, you got a big block and you just chip away at it and chip away at it, and eventually it forms.
Oh, that's a great analogy.
Yeah, truly.
And also, as competitive in the deathcore scene as the drumming is the vocals, and I've noticed like every time I hear the new big release, whether it's like Distant or Longshore, and then yourselves, it's like how much more raw can that vocal get? Like with your fry vocals and your gutturals, like is it Is there a healthy competition between the bands as who can do the most extreme vocal delivery next? Or
Honestly, dude, I just keep trying to do my own thing. You know what I mean? And fucking, I just try to write about stuff that I like to talk about and need to get off my chest. You know what I mean?
yeah,
The vocal techniques and stuff, like, it's really just like, how far can I push myself? Yeah, there's healthy competition. Like, fuck, Boney's getting real good. Fuck, I gotta kick my game up a little
Yeah,
bit.
man.
You know what I mean? Like,
but that's good, isn't it?
yeah, it's just healthy friendships. You know what I mean? At least the way I see it. But like, truly, like, I just like pushing myself as far as I could go, because I would have never thought that I could push my voice to the new levels that I got with this record. A lot of help with that came from working with Dave Bernice from Extreme Vocal Institute and Josh Schroeder, our producer.
Yes.
They both pushed me to become a way better vocalist and artist as a whole.
Yeah. I mean, I noticed that Schroeder did the production, and that you can tell. I mean, the production on this record's like obscenely good.
He's a madman.
Dude, we had a great
Obscenely
team
clear.
of everyone, dude. You know what I mean? Josh being the head captain, then we had Josh Travis adding some additional stuff, and then we had Cameron Loesch adding in some additional stuff. And it was just like having a great team, like supporting just our organic ideas Bobby created, and then like how it all got brought together. You know what I mean? It just went flawless, dude.
Absolutely. When your pre-production's tight, then the rest can flow quite nicely because you can do a lot of work before you get there.
Well, actually, we didn't do
Yeah.
work before we got there.
Yeah, we built this bitch in the studio.
Right, right from the ground up.
Record in about a month.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like I say, the production's absolutely spot on, and I listen for that because I always think it's terrible when you get a band that are technically brilliant, but it gets muddy on record. You can hear every instrument, everything's got a place, everything's got space, it's got width, it's got power. It's fantastic. And with the magic of television, here we are, the food's here. We're going to get back to that last question. So you do work for Click on Stage.
Yeah, it used to just be me for a long time.
Yeah.
I was on monitors, and just recently we switched over to everything. It's a big pain in the ass, but it's very cool. It's very weird.
Yeah, I often wonder what that's like, to be honest, because like it must be a bit of a relearning when you go from no click to click.
I've been doing it my whole life, so for me.
All right, so
But for these guys, I think it might have been a bit of a change because
yeah,
it's weird
the
having
adjustment.
something in your head all the time.
The adjustment for me, dude, is like the wire.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah, right.
Because like, dude, I'm too damn tall. So like,
feel
literally,
you,
I'm always
mate.
yanking them out of my fucking head.
Something like
These
I
are
feel like
great.
It makes the performance a lot better when you get on ears too. Like it goes from like 0 to 100 in the live game.
sure. Because you're not getting that foldback off the back wall of
Everything, man. You just hear it so clean, so crisp, and obviously you're on time too, which is like the most ideal for the kind of music that
Yeah,
we
yeah,
play.
for real.
The nuances that we need to like make sure are perfect.
It's so sick not having countings anymore. Because
Yeah.
Bobby used to always have that.
Hi-hats or something. Yeah, it's
Oh,
nice.
man.
It's cleaner, you know.
I heard something mind-boggling about Bruce Springsteen band from it was Jay Weinberg from Slipknot was doing an interview, and apparently they do the counting. Bruce Springsteen does the counting, and someone backstage has to do the click in time with him as he's. So they actually do it manually, and it just boggles my mind. But yeah, so. Do you do the whole thing on the bigger stages where you have your lighting to the click as well?
Yeah, we're doing that
I
tonight.
see that tonight, actually.
No, that's awesome. It was the Tesseract guys told me about that. I didn't realise that bands were doing that. The lights are on MIDI too. Yeah,
That's all time coded. It's all self-contained.
It saves us a lot of. It's still a pain in the ass, but
Oh,
it
yeah.
saves us a lot of trouble.
yeah, absolutely. And you know that you're going to give the same performance in each show.
Yeah, and
You know.
it cuts out a body inside the van too, just
Sure.
because we are kind of limited on the amount of people we can carry inside our liner. That's one person that's
Has to be paid.
You know, like, well, it's almost the same amount
Yeah.
between like the rental, the getting the programming, his time that's being spent. There's like a lot that goes into it, which would equal out almost as paying an LD. It's just kind of more of the complication of having the extra body.
Yeah.
Because like ideally, like I wish we could have an LD that's like synchronizing the actual stage stuff with the program's shit. You know what I mean? Because they know it's coming. Instead of having the house people just have fun with it. You know what I mean?
I'm sure the way deathcore's going at the moment, you'd be.
It's actually isn't that high.
Yeah.
Definitely try that. Sure.
Yeah, you could absolutely be able to buy some of these Buffalo Winds.
Well, A1's
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Yeah, no, it's cool. That might cut me off by falling over. So I'm sure the way deathcore's going at the moment, you will be hitting those bigger stages. So because I find that the palette that everyone's got for more extreme forms of music these days is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. It's, I mean, I never thought I'd see deathcore bands like sharing bills with Lamb of God and whatnot on the bigger stage.
I'm surprised that we played the House of Blues with Whitechapel. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
like,
yeah.
Two House of Blues.
That's what I'm saying. Like we played the House of Blues like with Whitechapel, Chaos and Carnage. We hit the one, I think. We hit one on Chaos and Carnage, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Like,
amazing.
It's like where I seen like fucking the dude from Stain do solo shit.
Yeah, right.
Lewis or whatever. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, it must be cool
It's
now.
like crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, seeing that.
It must be cool now. Like on your what's now your 5th album, isn't it?
It is.
You're now on the same level as your peers these days. Sort of. Yeah. Well,
We're working.
We're
share-
working on it.
you're sharing bills with Whitechapel and Suicide Silence. We all.
Yeah, it's kinda crazy.
It is really crazy, but when one deathcore band blows up, and we all know who we're talking about.
Yes, absolutely.
All of deathcore rises with that time, because when you have all of these people on TikTok who are being introduced to deathcore because Warner Shore is going viral, they're going to start exploring that, and then they end up landing on bands like Suicide Silence, Parkway Drive, Signs of the Swarm, Mental Cruelty, Crown Magnetar. It goes on and on.
Yeah, absolutely.
So everyone is coming up on this right now. And as a result, shows are selling more tickets, bands are selling more merch. I'm calling it a renaissance.
Yeah, and I definitely think you're calling it right, because especially like this tour for you guys, it's like this week there's you guys and there's Trivium coming through town, right? and both of which are like try and get tickets, man. But unbelievable. Now talking to Trivium, you had Matt Heafy turn up as a guest on your vocal on your album, didn't you?
Yeah,
How did that come about?
Like a week ago too.
Dynamo.
Yeah, they're in town on Sunday.
Yeah, insane.
I'm so jealous because for the UK they're playing a bunch of extra songs off of Shogun, which is like one of my favorite records of all time.
Oh, same here,
And I'm
man.
legitimately actually jealous of that.
I actually, I believe Shogun's their best hour. Actually, it's my favourite album with theirs, definitely.
It was very formative for me as a child.
Yeah. And it's when it's sort of like they fully embraced the technical side of what they did on that record. I feel like it went super mega technical on that record. So how did you get Matt Heafy to do the guest vocal with you?
We asked him nicely.
You just asked?
Well, he actually reached out to us about wanting to do something together.
Cool.
Right. I'm being a little facetious, but
But basically it came down to just like, would you be interested in doing this? And he was just like, absolutely.
Yeah.
That was kind of it. And
Well, he's well known for having more extreme tastes than like what he plays in Trivium. Obviously, the Brachy projects and all that was big love of black metal and what have you.
he's got some pipes when he does black metal vocals.
Yeah,
I
man.
love watching his Twitch
we
stuff.
just kind of sent him a bunch of a song, and he was like, oh, I really like this. I think I have the vibe you're going for. And he recorded pretty much the whole song, and we just kind of took the parts that we really liked.
Yeah, awesome. Another band that you brought out on the road with you, a big friend of ours, Harbinger.
Yeah.
Love those guys.
Very
Yeah,
good voice.
great band, aren't they?
They are excellent guys.
Yeah.
They fucking rip.
Yeah.
do.
I caught up with them first time at Tech Fest early on this year. And we did an interview there, and then I saw them at other festivals. But like sometimes, like we were at Arctangent a couple of weeks back, and they were there just as fans.
Yeah.
Like now we watched Death Heaven. But yeah.
Oh wow. Kevin's sweet.
Yeah, Death Heaven was good, apart from his mic stopped working. But anyway, that aside, no, it was really fun. But yeah, they're one of my tips at the moment. It's Harbinger. I think they're going to do big things.
They're definitely growing a lot.
They're getting more ambitious as well. Their latest record's a lot bigger and like they're the big choruses and
I think
epic.
it's Dylan finding his footing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, Joel as well.
Yeah, they all seem to be. Because we toured with them last year. They seem to be much more comfortable and just.
Oh, yeah, because he would have been the new vocalist back then,
Yeah,
wouldn't
exactly,
he?
yeah. So, yeah, shout out to them for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
We asked for them on this tour because we like spending time with them so much.
Cool. Who else should we be looking out for? I mean, you've got Mental Cruelty.
No face, no case, baby.
Oh yeah, they beat me to it.
No Face, No Case. That's a hell of a name.
You're fucked.
Trust.
I will look that
Yo, if
one
you
up.
boys see this shit, keep gripping, baby.
See, I interviewed Liam from Counterbats a few weeks back, and he name-checked a band like that, and I managed to get a video message back to him saying thank you, so I'll see if I can do that. No Face, No Case. I'm coming
This
after you.
shit's fucking hard. Yeah, fucking, who else is sick out here?
Out here in the UK, crazy. Where's that one message? Just let you.
Can't get around it.
Move from the stairs.
Ingested, fuck yeah.
Oh, Ingested.
Ingested,
Yeah. My boys Ingested.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, Ingested coming
Yeah, I was
out.
thinking about like the new, like,
No,
new
you
stuff.
up and coming
Yeah,
bands.
that's where my head was
Yeah,
at.
the new breed.
But I mean, even bands that have tenure, Ingested, are
Yeah.
also just absolute lads, friends of ours. We did a tour with them early last year.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because Ben from Harbinger used to be in a Crania, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Doesn't that add up?
No,
I think so.
I thought he was in.
You fucking. Yeah, a lot of
Who
people.
knows? There's so many bands.
It's like the fucking, like major leagues, like, it's like, oh no, they got traded. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, true that.
That's how I told people I was getting into touring. Told them I got drafted.
yeah, it does seem like
We
that.
love the trade up.
So,
Yeah,
what
this
are the plans
movie's
for the rest
sick.
of the year? What's coming up for the rest of the year?
Well, that's Danny Bob to start with.
right after this tour, I am flying to Greece and I'm getting married.
Oh, congratulations, mate.
Thank you. Yeah.
Awesome.
And then following that,
I'm
Bobo.
getting married as well.
You're getting married too?
Yep.
Wow, congratulations all around. Well, we call this a pre-wedding supper.
I appreciate that.
Yeah,
And we're immediately going back out on tour.
cool. Awesome.
I'll be hitting the Necromantium tour. Carnifex, Sons of the Swarm, To the Grave in the last 10 seconds of life.
Wow, that'll
Shit's
be
gonna
heavy.
be a fucking ripper, dude.
That's a heavy lineup. That's a heavy lineup.
Really, really excited about that.
Yeah, and then we're coming back here next year actually as well.
Yeah, we're already booked out through at least spring of 2024.
Wow.
We've got plans moving forward pretty much at all times.
Awesome. So, we are a food program. Well, even though we don't look like one. But we do it, thanks to our sponsors. And yeah, so I've got to ask you some food days. Have any of you guys foodies? Like anyone?
Oh, yeah, all of us.
We
Yeah.
eat
We cook like crazy.
You're big cooks, yeah? Cool. What's your like? If you got to impress someone, showstopper. What's your showstopper meal that you pull out?
He's done it to me multiple times already, so I'm going to see what his answer is.
What have I done? I make some really crazy beef stroganoff.
Oh,
Those
nice.
fucking meatballs.
Oh, I
that you
make
made.
him and meatballs.
Oh my
Always a
God.
winner.
Yeah, juicy.
Always a winner.
I have a good handful of different things. Like I can make like a mean shepherd's pie.
Always lovely. You're in the right
Yeah,
country
too,
for
I'm
that.
big fan of shepherd's pie.
Yeah. I make good. I make good fried rice.
You do actually, yeah.
Fried rice.
I got a wok for Christmas and I fucking went ham, dude. I
Yeah.
started learning as much as I could.
My roommate taught me how to use a wok, and it's been like fantastic.
It's a
Oh,
game
absolutely.
changer. It's a game changer.
I did a stint in Norway. I lived in Bergen, and I was working in a Chinese restaurant there. And the way of the Chinese restaurant, especially at this place anyway, was no one touches the woks apart from head chef.
Yeah.
They're sort of like positioned in the centre of the kitchen. You've got little stations around it, so you all feed into the wok station in the middle. But woe to you if you touch any of those woks, because that's for the old masters only. That's just the way to go.
When I'm at home, like, I'll randomly cook the most stupid things.
Yeah.
Things end up tasting good, but one thing that I always make, like, the same way every time, chicken franchise.
Oh, nice.
Nice lemon chicken. It's like
Ooh,
my
yeah.
favorite Italian dish ever.
Man, yeah, feeling that.
My great grandmother passed down a recipe for eggplant parmesan.
Ah,
Oh yeah. No.
man. Well, if it's passed down through the family, you know it's good stuff.
I don't make it as good as Grandma Teresa did, but I do my best.
Well, if it's seeped in tradition, it always tastes better.
Yes, sir.
Right, on that note, we're going to go to dessert. Right, so as you know, on Foodinati, we like to try out new stuff. Frank told me that there was hot dessert sauce has come out. This is a game changer. I've been trying this stuff out. This is amazing. Right, so we've got chocolate here. This is Scorch. This is chili chocolate.
Sounds friendly.
I would love some.
So there's have a little.
Words.
Right now, this is more like that. That's a thicker one, but this is a bit more dessert saucy, and that's a salted caramel glaze. Now that is by far my favorite. It's something else.
A chili salted caramel.
Yes.
Okay. I mean, I'm a big caramel guy.
Well, that's a good caramel.
So, right, what I'm gonna do is I'm
So
gonna take some.
we'll get the verdict from you guys. See what you
I'm
think.
gonna do that real fast.
Actually-
Set it on the side. Okay, that's the sweet for this.
It doesn't smell hot.
No, it's not. It's a fun tingle. I'll say. It's not gonna
Fun tingle.
a fun tingle.
no.
Yeah, man.
Yo, you figure that out first.
Sorry, put a little. Scoop me more than that.
It's not like
No, that's
Carolina
not-
Reaper or anything.
No,
you
it's
know.
not hot at all.
No, it's just it's for flavor.
Yeah.
It's for flavor.
That's good.
No, that's great.
So this is this one right here.
That's
Oh,
the caramel. Yeah.
Here's the chocolate.
Is it?
Let me try the caramel, please.
No, it's completely.
No, you're fine. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
dude.
absolutely right. It's like an after.
Wonderful, isn't
Yeah,
it?
the chocolate.
I'm like scared.
The
No,
chocolate.
dude, you're fine.
There's literally no.
Be
So-
not afraid, David.
If you want to get hold of some of this Chili Alchemist, you can get it for Chili Shop Leeds. Who do all of our sauces. Come see them in Leeds. Awesome place.
Oh, okay.
So
not
yeah, it's
bad.
in the back,
It's
isn't
in the
it?
back of the throat.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Little playful tingle.
That's good. Wow.
I just think flavour wise, it's absolutely spot
This is
on.
the chocolate one.
Yeah, it's all really good.
Ooh, the chocolate flavor. Wow.
So that's
All right.
For
Marks
me
out
not
of
being
10
able to
then,
handle
guys.
spice, dude.
marks out of 10. What are we saying?
I would give the chocolate. For me, I like the chocolate more. I'm gonna give that a 10.
Chocolate.
The chili, I'm giving like a 7.
9 out of 10 from the chocolate.
Right.
See, I would give
Salted caramel gets a 10.
salted caramel gets a 10. Chocolate gets a 9. I'm biased. I like caramel more.
I like
But they're both
Fuck
excellent.
y'all.
There we go.
Damn.
And
The chocolate is definitely like an 8.
right.
And because it's just, I can't do spicy, but it's manageable. The caramel one though, that one was way spicier. And I'm a bitch, I'm sorry.
Well, there's more ice cream.
But so it's
there.
like a 5. Because the caramel tastes great.
So when we see the ice cream called Mackey's,
Yeah.
when we hear that over here, we're thinking, oh, McDonald's.
Oh,
You know,
wait.
we've had so much of it on this tour, we're almost traumatized.
Oh, yeah, man.
absolutely.
No, that is a nod to our gorgeous camera lady Lisa there, who's from Scotland. This is some Scottish ice cream, Mackey's.
Oh yeah.
It's very good.
Who you claim is the best, don't you? You claim that's the best.
It
Yeah.
is very good.
Chips with ice cream.
Chips
is
with
the
ice
move.
cream. Here we are, Foodinati. New discoveries happening all the time.
No, this is a classic thing we do back home. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, so like, I learned that Wendy's, the chain, the burger
Yeah,
place,
yeah. They're just coming to this country now.
it's not as common on this side of the world. Well, in America, they're everywhere. They have the Frosty, right? Which is basically just sort of like
Milkshake.
kind of not
It's
really.
soft serve, but like
Yeah,
blended
yeah.
up. Yeah.
Yeah, think of it as like soft serve. It's even smoother.
Yeah.
Well, it's really common in America
To dunk chips.
to put a chip in the Frosty. I think it's sacrilege. I don't know, but I'm an outlier.
It's fucking delicious.
It's like the thing back in high school, like, get stoned, go get the biggest milkshake possible and the largest fries, and you just eat it fucking forever.
Yeah.
It feels like it lasts forever, too. It's really weird.
I don't know about either of y'all. I'm going for another way.
Well, that's your
Well,
place.
that's what
We
it's here
crossed
for.
ours.
Bob?
So on that note, with bellies full and imaginations ablaze, I've got all that remains is for me to say, Sounds of the Swarm, thank you very much for coming on Foodinati
Thanks for
UK.
having us.
And have a wicked gig tonight. I'll be down there with my camera taking some footage so our lovely people can see what goes on.
Thank you, guys.
Awesome.
Good